Can you talk about your art or your art practice a little bit?
Well, lately I've been trying to get a grant that I got from the Manitoba Arts Council. So I've been focusing on architectural expression, but I also take a lot of pleasure in I kind of gravitate towards faces and expressing faces. And I had a grant before that was all about different spaces and how society is so narcissistic, and we shouldn't reject people who look different because we even abort people for how they look. So that was important to me.
Does art have a meaningful role in your life, and how so?
Yeah, for me, art is like the existence of your left hand. Like the word left means sinister, and I think a better word for it would be indirect, right? I'm indirect-handed. I think the huge output and the sheer output and massive art that's in society is not necessarily in and of the particular objects themselves very communicative, but the overall effort to say something in an artistic way, I think, is it's not left or right, it's direct or indirect, or right or indirect, whatever you want to put it.
Would you say that art has helped you in your recovery journey, and how so?
Oh, yeah, greatly. While I was in the hospital, I was doing a lot of different I was expressing myself artistically, and I didn't even know at the time that I would need a portfolio to submit to Artbeat Studio to get into the program. But while I was here, that very same kind of having that being drawn towards that output was confirmed as something. Was confirmed. It was affirmed. It was something good. It was something worthwhile.
Do you think Artbeat is a charity worth donating to?
Oh, big time. I think it's incredible how we watch the politicians talk about the mortgage crisis or the savings and loan debacle, and how trillions and trillions of dollars get spent on correcting or compensating for expenses, and there's almost nothing given to artists. I have this book that I got from Ernie Bart, which is Nigel's father, and it had a lot of expressions like this, and I only saw that book after I did this, so I feel I'm really proud of how my expression coincided with what was being honored in a cutting edge expression of architecture that this book was presenting. It all ties in. Things all tie in together for me over Christianity, because Christianity is about forgiveness. It's about the possibility of a human being becoming a child of God, and that a child of God, although we have to be corrupted to find our way, it is when we get through that corruption and we want to value life that it's most important that it's clear people are celebrating their lives.